He was banned from turning on his phone camera. So as you know, President Mapoko likes to take pictures. So for 3 days, President Ramaphosa refused to let him turn on his camera. So they told him not to turn on his camera. And let me show you what President Ramaphosa said about this.
Well, President Boko and I have had a really good private working visit, which enabled us to get to know one another well and also to discuss a number of issues of common interest to both countries, Botswana and South Africa. We have committed to get our officials and our ministers to start work on a number of issues that we need to deal with as the two countries, so that we can have the more official talks in a binational commission. So we are all set in terms of doing things that are going to benefit the peoples of Botswana and South Africa. We do believe that we've formed and will continue with a very, very strong foundation that has been laid over many years of.
Right. So what you should understand about President Ramaphosa is that he meets a lot of important leaders. So he's got a lot of, last week, he just met the president of Ukraine. He was talking to President Trump. He was talking to Putin. So the difference between Duma Boko and President Ramaphosa is that President Ramaphosa he's been in office for a very long time. And President Boko is in office for a very short space of time. So the priorities for Botswana and South Africa are different. But I think this was more of an induction for President Boko. That is why they made him not take any pictures for 3 days. I was surprised, like I said to you, that President Duma Boko would come in South Africa and not take any pictures. This job for Botswana is very difficult. And especially if you look at the nature of the economy of Botswana and what needs to be done there, there's a lot of work. And I believe that Botswana would probably need a bailout from South Africa. They will need some sort of financial bailout so that they balance the budget, because Botswana is going through a lot. So I believe that this discussion was just not a discussion, but actually a request for financial assistance by Botswana to South Africa. So that is how I see this. I don't believe that this was just a normal visit, because Botswana is going through a very difficult time. The balance in their bank is almost zero. It's going down almost on a daily basis. Although President Duma Boko is a very good president, their reality is on the ground. So I believe that there was some form of request for financial assistance. Hence, the discussion about a binational commission and all that. This is going to be a long-term thing to fix the Botswana economy, which was destroyed by Masisi. Masisi destroyed the economy of Botswana with his adventures and his love for Mnangagwa. So Masisi really admired Mnangagwa, and that is what caused Botswana to get where it is right now. The focus was totally wrong. So very interesting meeting between President Duma Boko and President Ramaphosa. And in this particular case, I believe that Botswana will end up with a bailout from South Africa.